What up? It's going down. Do you want to get big? What do you have to do?
You gotta eat, man.
You gotta eat big to get big. So, we're giving you guys some tips to gain a good amount of muscle for your
bulk season.
If you're
on a bulk.
Yeah. First rule is you need to eat a lot.
Eating is one of the most beneficial things you can do.
Why?
Well, it supports your muscles with the protein, the carbs. You know, you want to feed it. You don't want to just tear everything and just not replenish.
You want to be anabolic.
You want to be anabolic.
You don't want to be catabolic. So you want to eat often. That keeps your body in an anabolic state.
About, depending on your hunger and if you're an ectomorph, mesomorph, between 1 to 3 hours every meal.
Yeah.
1 hour meaning like you get hungry real quick and you need it, and then 2 hours is normal. 3 hours is if you can't eat that much.
Well, you know, there's always growing stages when you start to eat big. If you're starting to eat big right now, you're not going to be hungry all the time.
You're not going to be eating every hour. That's when you're on when you're used to it, you need the food. You'll probably start out with 3 hours and get used to it, and then
it'll be an hour.
Next thing you know, it's 2, then 1, then you'll be eating 3,500 calories a day.
Then 4,000, then 5,000. But you have to work your way up there.
Yeah, you don't.
You can't be just throwing in 5,000 calories and you've only eaten your whole life 3 meals a day.
Progressively go up.
You got to stack.
See, you know, because you don't want to just hurt your stomach or get any problems.
Yeah, you don't want to throw up.
No.
So it's a building process, just like bodybuilding. You can't grab 225 on the bench when you can barely do the bar, or 210s on the bar. You can't do that. Same with food. You cannot just throw in 3,000 calories right away. Your body's gonna start demanding more as you're working out harder. So it's gonna happen.
A simple way to put it is, let's say you're eating only 2 meals a day, make it 4. You know, like that's the simplest way if you don't want to like get too serious. If you want to get serious, then you know progressively you start with 2 meals, 4 meals, and then like 2 weeks later you're eating like 5, 6 meals. But that's up to you and your body, what you can handle, because you don't want to just put so much stress on it. You know, it's good for you, but what works for you, what's easy for you.
Yeah, and your body works different than other people's bodies. So,
your difference.
If you wanna train yourself to eat a certain way, like a bodybuilder or someone to build mass, if you want to start building mass, then if you normally eat 2 meals a day that are big, breakfast and dinner, divide those 2 in half. So you're gonna have 4, like you said.
So you're gonna have breakfast, lunch. I like to just call it pre-dinner.
Pre-dinner and then dinner.
Yeah.
But make sure you divide it, and then your body's gonna start wanting more and more and more.
Yeah, and then the more you train, the more
your body
intensity you get, the more food you want to eat, the more hungry you're gonna get, and that's when you start adding the calories
to rebuild. Yep. You want to stick to default meals. You want to stick to meals that you can cook every day. Eat every day, that's very easy for you, that you like to eat.
Yeah.
Because if you're throwing that meal, this meal, it's just gonna be a mess, and you want structure in order to grow, just like a bodybuilding routine. You can't go to the gym and be like, hey bro, what do you want to hit today?
Yeah. I'm
gonna hit arms again.
Yeah.
No, you need to have a routine.
You want to plan it out so everything's in order.
Yep. And then with those foods, what's your favorite default meal, bro?
Beef and rice.
Beef and rice, chicken breast and rice.
Tilapia rice.
You want calorie-dense foods if you want to get big. Eat big, calorie-dense.
Yeah. So,
over 400 calories per meal. That's when you get up to there.
Yeah.
If you can barely eat 400 calories, then divide that in half and then eat that within a 2-hour span, and then your body it'll grow, it'll adapt. Yeah. And then if you don't want your food to be all boring, you want to put flavorings and sauces and spices and...
Yeah, that's one thing, you don't want to eat a plain
chicken breast.
That's death right there. It's like rubber. Like A1 sauce, if you like ketchup.
Barbecue sauce.
Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
There's a whole bunch of selections. You can look up other YouTube videos, and if you want us to make a YouTube video, we'll go to the store.
Seasonings.
And get some seasonings. Mrs.
Okay.
Dash. There's a lot. You want to treat yourself to what?
1 cheat day
a week. Okay? So if you want to keep yourself sane and be happy, you want to have a cheat day, choose it whatever
Preferably
day.
on, like a lot of people like having it on a Friday night with their friends or a
Or
Saturday.
your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So yeah, just have a Friday, Saturday, whatever works for you. Make that your cheat day. Keep your sanity level right here, so you're not just always eating the certain thing like
so you
this
don't
all
go
the
crazy.
time. Yeah. Then you binge. Then you relapse, and then it just goes downhill. You don't want that. So treat yourself every week, once a week.
Once a week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to top it all off, supplements, right?
So
We'll be doing another supplement video or a supplement video, but the two main supplements that you're really going to want to get are a nutritional drink, vitamins type, right, to get your micronutrients, and then what else?
You got the for instance, you got your whey protein, which is good for post-workout, like when you need the protein immediately or when you wake up in the morning. And then you got your mass gainer. That's if you're if you have a hard time eating, this makes things a lot easier. You can have this like post-workout. You can have it as a meal replacement. It just makes things so much easier because it's like
It gives you those calories that you need.
it's like 380, 400 calories a serving, or a serving. So it's like having one meal. It just makes it easy on you.
So with the protein, right, that helps you achieve your macronutrients. And then you want something like this for your micronutrients.
Yeah, for your vitamins, your minerals. Like if you don't like eating vegetables,
This is perfect. Get something. You need your greens to grow. You cannot grow without fruit and veggies, and it's hard to eat that when you're trying to bulk. Might as well get a supplement that helps you, and True Foods right here. Boom.
That's if you have a hard time eating vegetables and all that,
But if you have a good time eating vegetables,
You
if
don't
you can eat like so much, by all means eat all that.
yeah.
But
Same thing with the mass gainer.
yeah, if you can eat enough food, you don't need a mask.
Yeah, it just makes things easier. Like what if you're busy, you don't have time, you can just three scoop a serving size. You just pop some scoops in there, boom, 400.
Pop some scoops.
400 calories.
Boom, you're done, on the go. Driving to work, driving to your boyfriend's house, your girlfriend's house, anything.
And another thing, if it's up to you, but this is very beneficial on a bulk, is creatine.
Ooh.
A lot of people don't like monohydrate, but I got used to it and it's my favorite. But you have hydrochloride, and
There's a whole bunch of different types of creatines out
creatine
there.
is very
It's essential for a
very
bulk.
beneficial because you get strength gains, and you put on a little bit of size, but that's water weight. Well, it'll come too because you're getting stronger.
You get a little puffier, but hey, it's a ATP replenishment, which gives you that extra oomph in the gym for a heavier lift, to give you that extra strength to build more muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the things. We're gonna recap right now. Eat a lot.
Eat a lot. Eat frequently.
Eat frequently. Eat very often. You want calorie-dense foods.
Yeah.
You want 1 day a week to cheat,
meal.
have whatever you want, and then you need your supplementation. You need your greens, your micronutrients, your vitamins, and then you need your protein powder, your mass gainer, and your creatine. Those things will help a lot.
They'll aid you on your recovery and your everything. It's just why not get them?
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Ascension Bruvs signing out.
Peace.